Hey, what's up guys? It is Coach Steve here. Today I am going to be talking you guys through a little bit more detail about the dynamic effort method. Now this is something that quite a few of you guys hit me up in the DMs and asked me about. What does it actually look like in real time and how do you implement it? So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take you guys through in real time so you can see exactly how I perform this type of methodology in terms of training. Now the main focus here is about enhancing rate of force development, or rate of force production I should say, to enhance your ability to produce force in a quick space of time, okay? Today we're going to be working off something nice and simple which you can actually just do at home. It's called a plyo push-up, okay? We're going to be doing the variation with a clap, okay? So pretty straightforward. We're going to be going for a total of 4 reps and we're going to go for a total of 9 sets with about 20 seconds to 30 seconds rest in between each of those sets. All right guys, let's get into it. Let's go. Okay, first up team, we have controlled articular rotations. Basically here we're going to brace the torso or brace the core and then just take our shoulder through a full range of motion. Driving up in shoulder flexion, internally rotating, lowering back behind it, ourselves, and then rotating externally and then coming back and down. So really trying to get through that full range of motion in the shoulder. We're just going to go for a total of 3 reps on each side, just trying to get a good degree of activation specifically through the back muscles and also just taking that shoulder, getting that shoulder nice and warmed up for performance. Alright, next up we have swimmers. Basically for this exercise what we're trying to do is just create stability in the shoulder by also mobilizing but focusing on engagement through the lats, as that's going to be our stabilizing force when we're doing this dynamic effort workout, specifically to handle and absorb impact as we're doing the plyometric push-ups. So as you can see, I'm just extending through my thoracic spine, retracting my shoulders and taking my arms out into full flexion and then internally rotating toward the back. Next up we have dive bomb push-ups. So basically we're going to hinge our hips right up into the air, keeping our legs straight. We're going to lower and drive down. And what we're doing here is essentially we are taking our shoulder and applying tension through it through slightly different ranges of motion that we're going to be performing in the actual workout, but it's a good exercise to do to perform so we can kind of anticipate any type of variables that could potentially come our way whilst any type of high impact is running through our shoulders. So this is a really good exercise just to prime the shoulder joint and also the thoracic spine. Then we're going to move into back extensions. Now for the back extensions, our main focus here is really just creating engagement in the lats, lower traps and rhomboids. And the reason for this is that it's just going to give us a good solid base to handle the force or absorb the force as we're going through our plyometric push-ups. Alright team, this is real time now. Let's get it. We're going to go for 4 plyo push-ups and then we're going to have a timer set up and ready to go, and we're going to rest for a total of 20 seconds. And then once we finish that 20-second window of rest and recovery, we're going to go again. Now main reason for this is because if we were to bust out all the reps consecutively as in opposed to doing it in sets or small blocks, small chunks, then what would happen is we would get too much fatigue and our ability to put maximum intent and to really enhance that dynamic effort effect is going to be reduced significantly due to fatigue. So that's the reason why we do this. So please feel free to follow along with me here. Get your timer out. Let's get it. That's 3, right? Now in terms of the rest, I am using just 20 seconds, but you can use a little bit more. You can use up to 30 seconds. It just depends on you and your individual tolerances to the workload. So if you feel like you're getting too fatigued to the point where you can't perform the rep, either you need to make the exercise a bit easier or you just need to give yourself a little bit more rest time. But we do want to keep the rest relatively short, i.e. 20 to 30 seconds if possible.
You might be wondering why I'm always swinging my arms around, or making circles with my shoulders or something. The main reason for that is just to keep the blood flowing through the area to help flush out any fatigue that's kind of accruing in the area. So that's the main reason why I do that.
Now, from a neurological perspective, as you start to adjust and get used to the work output, what you want to try and do is really enhance that dynamic effort effect. So what I mean by that is, from a neurological standpoint, try to fire muscles even faster. We're trying to really enhance that rate of force production as much as we can.
And that brings us to the end of this dynamic effort workout. I hope you guys have really enjoyed this. Stay tuned for the next video so we can get some more sessions in together. Cheers, guys.